I can't promise you'll feel better after this, but I guarantee we'll talk about it, we'll laugh about it, and we'll go on with our day. So I recommend grabbing your favorite drink, grab your smokes, and let's hash this shit out. This is Talking at You, Season 2. Well, hello all. It's Rob here, and I've been noticing a few things online, a lot of self-confidence issues, and I probably have mine, but I'm like borderline narcissism, and I'm just going to do a subject on that versus just self-confidence and the lack of it, the excess of it, and what the differences are. So I'm reaching out on Facebook here. We're going to see if anybody grabs. I want to see if someone wants to join in and see if they want to put their 2 cents in. But until then, I'm probably, a lot of people say, they say I'm narcissistic. God, it's so horrible. I can't spell it or say it. But, doing some research, you look into what the symptoms are, and, it's like, I'll read them to you. It's have an exaggerated sense of self-importance, which I don't think that's what I do. And you have a sense of entitlement, required constant, excessive admiration. Also, I don't care about that. It's not me. And expect to be recognized as a superior without achievements that warrant it. No, that's not me. So the first 3 I've already not completed. So I don't think I'm narcissistic. Now, a person like that, they're a whole world of disappointment, because they're probably not any of these. So, yeah. So, like I said, I realize that, I can use my mirror pretty well, and I realize I'm not the ugliest person. I've never really had a bad experience talking to women. They talk to me back, and I do just fine. So you're not narcissistic if you're confident. You can go out there, you know what you're able to do, but there are people out there that they have a lot of self-esteem problems, and I'm not saying I don't. Everybody, if you're normal, you have issues. You got things that bother you about yourself. Now, how you deal with those is a different situation. You can either go out there and sleep with anybody willing to give you attention, which is not the right way to do it. That's reckless, and you're not loving yourself, and you're just abusing and making yourself worse. But I think if you're confident and you know what you look like, you know what you're capable of, you can go out there and be a little cocky, I guess, within reason. But if you're not like super attractive, it's not even a big thing either. There's a lot of people out there that are looking for people that aren't super attractive. They just want somebody that's easy to talk to. And a lot of it is just confidence. And you can be like ugly, not attractive, whatever, but walk around, hold your head up high, look at people, look them in the eyes, don't shrug, don't look depressed. If you're depressed, whatever, look depressed. But if you're trying to, if you want to be confident and just whatever, just do it. I'm shifting a lot here. There's a lot of weird noises, but I'm going to say there's narcissism is probably not most of the people out there. There's people that I've noticed on Facebook, they're reaching out, they're saying, am I beautiful, blah, 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 am I attractive? This is mostly women. Guys don't seem to give a shit. You can be a ugly dude and you're still going to try for that supermodel, which you can't get, but guys are just like that, I guess. So, yeah, let's reach out here. Let's see. Let's try this one. I don't know if I should. That one's kind of a stalker. I'm not going to do that one. That's just going to open up a can of worms. I get a lot of those because cougars seem to... Well, I shouldn't even say cougars because I'm at that age now. So I don't even know what you call them when cougars hunt cougars. That's just like, I don't know, some kind of like... I don't know what that is. Some kind of sexual cannibalism. I don't know. That's just something on my... That's the way my mind works as I'm fucked up. So, let's see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna probably... I might edit some of this because there'll be a lot of in-between pauses here and there. Hold on a second. I'm typing right now, so you might hear that. Hey, you hear that? I type really loud because I peck. I don't really type very well. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe that was the wrong one to go with. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It could be weird. Anyways, see how that one goes. And where was I going with this? So anyways, there's people out there that say, I don't know, like, there's a lot of people who question if they're attractive or not, or if they got something to offer. It's like, only if you don't think you do. If you're going to go out there and be all depressed and you go to the bars and you're going to act like you don't have nothing to offer, then why are you out there? Because if you're not going to exude confidence and you're not going to just let it all go and be yourself, then you might as well just stay at home. I mean, you're not doing anything. So, all right, hold on. I got to respond here. All right, hold on a second. This is really not entertaining stuff at all. All right. Anyways, that one didn't work out. So, not going to talk to that person. Anyways, who else we got? I got a lot of people that talk to me online and stuff. It's like, and they respond and comment, but they don't want to talk to me, That's one of those things. I don't know if it's just they don't want to talk or what, but so you're gonna have to listen to me because I'm not gonna keep doing this. See, this is part of me. It's like I put effort out there, and it's like I don't want to no more. So that's kind of how I am, and we'll talk about me, I guess. So my mindset is I'm not super confident. I should say that I am confident. Like. It came with age. When I was in my teens, I sort of cared what people thought. And then I changed a little bit as I graduated. And in my 20s, it changed. I started not caring if people said no. It's like I just, whatever, fine. I just talk to the next girl, whatever. And... eventually that confidence, builds up and you learn yourself. And, I knew I was never ugly. And it's like, see, just saying that, it just sounds bad, right? It's like, if you just say you're not ugly, it's like you automatically feel bad to say that. But I've always been able to, when I was drinking age, going to the bars, it's like, I'd go out, I'd talk to women. It's like they never said get away from me or anything like that. I'd have full conversations, And most of the time I'd end it because I was bored of them. It's like, you're pretty and all, but you serve no substance. It's like you have nothing to offer to me to keep talking to you. So there's also that. You can be super attractive, but if I'm talking to you and you have nothing to offer but your looks, um, maybe for that night you'd be fun, but you're not ever, I'm not going past that night. And that's even on super attractive people, they still want that person. And they might not be ready to settle down, but they do want that person. So, you know, you gotta have more than just looks. And I realize that. I mean, I got a lot of stuff in my life that's not awesome. So I don't I don't try to oversell myself. But if I'm out there and I'm having a good time, I'm having a good time. I'm not gonna, be at the end of the bar, drinking in my beer, crying. There's no need to do that. And if you're out in the bar and you're looking for people and you're shopping, you're actually looking for somebody to be with, then just be yourself. Be confident, be yourself, hold your head up high, act like you do it like when you're at home and you have nothing to worry about. And those people will find you. And if you want to be overconfident, that's fine. That's not narcissism. It's something totally different. But you can't let everything in your life hold you back. I know I'm rambling on a bunch of random weird shit here, but it's not scripted, so that's what you get. And listen to me drink. So, let's get back to what narcissism is. It's we already explained the worst of the worst so far, but you also monopolize on conversations and belittle or look down on people as they perceive as inferior. Now, I don't know. I think that pretty much means when I don't know what the hell that means. Yeah, yeah. If you're much joining on conversations and you monopolize it, like you take over the conversation, like their conversation doesn't matter, and what their feelings and thoughts don't matter. I'm pretty sure how that I read that, and that's not cool. So yeah, that's definitely not me. And let's see, expect special favors and unquestioning compliance with their expectations. I'm a horrible reader, guys, so you just gotta deal with this. Um, yeah, so I guess that means you think you deserve something because you're pretty or you're beautiful, and maybe, I don't know, but guys, that doesn't apply to us, so we're screwed there. But when you're a woman and you're gorgeous, beautiful, you're probably going to get a special favor. So you're going to get a drink. You're going to get certain things because these guys are trying to do something for the night. They're not trying to marry you. I guarantee you, if you're that kind of woman, if you're a narcissistic woman and only using your looks to get what you want, you're not ever gonna find that guy. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I mean, I don't like women like that. That's horrible. I want a woman that wants to be. I mean, I have a woman, so that's fine. But if you want a guy, you gotta be a woman that can be all of that. All of the looks, everything. You don't even have to be that. I shouldn't say that. But if you like being that, you got to be that plus yourself. You got to be able to be that girl that wears sweatpants, no makeup, things like that. Because as much as us guys are looking for the Barbie doll, we want the normal girl. We want the girl, when we were little kids we played with. That's what we want. We want the normal neighborhood girl. So, and I'm not saying don't be prettied up and makeup. If that's your thing, great. I mean, us guys love that. We do love it. We don't like the ones that get all dolled up for their girlfriends, go out on the night, and then come home, wear sweatpants, take off all their makeup. That's okay once in a while. I mean, that's okay all the time. But if you're going to get dolled up and fancy for your special nights, do it once in a while for the guy around the house. Just throwing that out there. But anyways, back on subject. What's the other one here? Take advantage of others to get what they want. And that's all the way across. I don't care whatever you are. You don't take advantage of people to get what you want. If you can't get something without manipulating people, then just stop. I'm going to go past that. And what's the other one here? Have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. Okay, I don't know if that's narcissism or just don't want to give a shit no more. Because at a certain age, you are just done hearing other people's problems. So I'm not really whatever. Care about your friends, family, but if someone's gonna sit there and I don't know, bitch about their problems like you don't have your own problems, I mean, I don't know. That's just life. If you don't want to listen to their shit, that's not narcissism. That's just done. It's like just move on. All right, and let's see. Be envious of others and believe others envy them. I don't even know what that is. That's like maybe I have that one. I don't know. I'm not envious of people. For sure I'm not. I don't look up to anybody. And I don't compare myself to nobody. I mean, this is the thing where I might be a slightly bit narcissist because I don't ever put somebody above me. It's like I am the most important person in my world. And if you want to knock me down, I don't have to listen to you because I know I'm right. I know you're wrong. So piss off. I'll listen to you. I'll let you think you're right, but I know I'm right. So, but yeah, listen to their feelings. Let them tell you what you want. But as far as being envious, don't ever envy somebody. That's just a bad way to go. And behaving and arrogant, or I don't know if this is spelled wrong. It's haughty matter, like Haughty. I don't know what that means. Haughty? I don't know. Maybe I should look that up. But anyways, that coming across as conceited, boastful, and pretentious. Okay, I'm probably that. Even worse when I drink, which is right now. So I'm told I'm very arrogant when I drink, but I'm also told I'm very fun when I drink. So I'm going to chalk that up as a good thing and keep doing that. Yep. So, and then, God, there's so much stuff for narcissism. Let's see, what's this? Insist on having the best of everything. It says, for instance, it says, the best car or office. Now, I don't know why having the best of things is narcissistic. That's just improving your life and wanting the best for yourself. So I'm just going to say that's bullshit. And you should always want the best for yourself. Screw that. Let's see. At the same time, blah, blah, blah. People with narcissistic personality disorder have trouble handling anything they perceive as criticism. Sure. Yeah. If you can't take criticism, there's something wrong with you. You should be able to take criticism and use it to your advantage. But this one says, as an example, becoming impatient or angry when they don't receive special treatment. Now, I don't know. Maybe I guess. I don't know. I don't expect special treatment. And that's, again, I'm not narcissistic. But are you noticing that I have a problem saying that word a lot? Anyways, yeah, if you expect special treatment, there's something messed up with you. Nobody should get that. I mean, what do you do is so great that you receive special treatment? Probably nothing. So just if you do that, just stop. And let's see, another one is have significant interpersonal problems and easily feel slighted. Jeez. Wow. Just all of those. That's a lot of big words, and don't do any of those. Don't feel slighted. If you feel slighted, that's the same as feeling like you need special treatment. What else we got here? React with rage or contempt and try to belittle other person to make themselves appear superior. Okay, so this would be like it's almost like a self-defense mechanism, and it happens, I would think, with being bullied. And I've done this. I haven't been bullied much, but when I do, I fire right back with something equally offensive or hurtful, and that's probably a lot what this is talking about. Like if someone says something bad about you, and there's two ways of fighting that. You either just accept it, or maybe three things. You accept it, you let it go, or you retaliate and say, well, no, you're this. Up yours. It's like, I got all this. You just fire back with something that's going to hurt them, which is just a back and forth, hurt fest. It's like, so yeah, maybe the better road is just to brush it off and walk away from it because it doesn't matter. That's my best advice. Just walk away from it. It doesn't matter. I mean, unless you like to fight, then give her hell. But the other one is having difficulty regulating emotions and behavior. I guess it's like if you were angry and you didn't know how to react to it, or I don't know. That's what it is. It's like, it's just, there's no explanation. It's it. There's difficulty regulating emotions and behavior. If you can't take an emotion and figure out how to work with it, you got to work with it. It's like, you just got to figure that out. And that's just working with people. It's like, you just got to do it. And experience major problems dealing with stress and adapting to change. I don't know. I mean, stress could be anything. It could be having a hard time at work, or you got demoted, or you're not paying your bills, and then adapting to change. It's like how either you can try to fight the process or just change and make it work. I mean, that's a whole lot of stuff there that you develop how to figure that out. That comes with age. And then feeling depressed and moody because you feel short of perfection. Perfection is a weird place, because what's your view of perfection? I mean, do you wake up, you have breakfast, you have a good day at work, you can come home, and I don't know, some people, that's perfection. Some people, they gotta look a certain way. Like if you don't do your makeup right, or if your hair is messed up, or I don't know. I mean, perfection is such a wide range. The best I can say is don't let it control your mood. Strive for perfection. I mean, there's no reason you should ever not try to be perfect. I mean, that's just for your own self. I mean, don't just give up. I mean, being perfect for what you think is perfect, try for it. If it don't happen, it doesn't really matter. That's for you. It's for yourself. And if you just got to worry about yourself being happy, don't beat yourself up. You can't bully yourself. You could try, but really, in the end of the day, what's it matter? You're at home. There's no one else judging you. If there is, rethink your situation. But yeah, just, narcissism, if you actually had it, that's a mental disorder. I mean, you got to go to doctors to fix that. If you're just a person that is overconfident or wants to be perfect, in the sense of just wants to be perfect and doesn't want to belittle others in the process, that's normal. That's where you should be. So just keep doing that. Do what makes you happy. If you're married and you're with the love of your life, that person already loves you for the person you are. If they require you to do things that makes you uncomfortable, like you have to wear makeup all the time, or you got to do a certain thing to be pleasable to them, that's not a good situation. I don't know what to give you advice on that. Maybe I'll start doing advice shows. I don't know, but for that right now, I mean, if you can be on the couch and, I don't know, watching a movie, I'm talking like for women, because men are just, they're men. They're just dicks. They're going to be confident no matter what, because that's just society. But if you're a woman and you want to just let out a big old fart, and I'm not saying I like this, but this is the guy you're with. So if this is your thing and you do it and he's like completely turned off, this is a choice you have to make. You can either decide to not do that in front of him or let him know this is the way you are. And this is all part of the narcissism. I'm not straying out the project here, or subject. God damn, I gotta stop drinking. And you gotta not hide things. Be yourself, be confident, but if you're in a relationship, you can't hide anything. You gotta let them know right off the bat the way you are. And this is men too. It's like, I'm guilty of it. I start up, I'm super charming. I jump in there and it's like, I'm all about this and that and whatever. Then all of a sudden it comes out, I've learned a lot, and I've been divorced, and my divorce taught me a lot. It taught me all the things I did wrong the first time. And I was never a horrible person. It's just I had a way of thinking. I was definitely, I was borderline narcissistic. I read some of these things, I realize what they're talking about, because I could have been easily there. But men, they think different. They think women should be a certain way, which is why women strive for perfection. And I'll tell you right now, the women that have the best relationships, the happiest relationships, are the ones that are allowed to be themselves. The ones that aren't trying to be perfect. So if you're with a guy and you feel that way, it's either, I don't know, it's your fault, his fault, someone let it happen. If you're gonna just let that happen and live with it, that's your call. But perfection in the eyes of another person isn't always what you think it is. And you gotta maybe sometimes just ask them. It's like, what about me bothers you? And if those things bother you that he says or he says, um, maybe you got to reevaluate what you're doing because maybe you're not in the right relationship. If everything that person says bothers you is the things that are what makes you comfortable, that's not good. So there's that. And if you're not in a relationship and you're questioning what you have to do, don't change it. Do what is you. And if it's overconfident, that's not bad. You want to be, I think you want to be overconfident because that's you. That's what you want. You know what you like about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to go out, walk around like the most important person in the world, that's fine. As long as you don't make people feel bad about it. So, I mean, don't go there. Don't post, am I beautiful? Am I pretty? Or don't go out in public and question it. It's like, this doesn't matter. What in the end of all this even matters what people think? So that was my end of the show rant. So it was a little off subject, but I'll do a few more shows. I'm playing with some ideas. So just give her hell, be confident, don't give a shit what people say, and live your life. If you don't have a person, you'll find that person being confident and being yourself. And if you're narcissistic, tone down a bit because that's just a road to loneliness. All right, so that's me. That's Rob. And I've been talking at you. It's been fun, and I'll catch you on the next show. Later. Bye.